but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see? Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And away we go from Wisconsin. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Love now off the play action. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Leo Chanel makes the play. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action now with Jackson. That one's complete right side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Love out of the shotgun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
This was not hit well. It's headed for that sideline. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays and some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Completed to his running back. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
That's twice now. The runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull out in front further. 13-zip. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Takes the handoff, now low. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yep. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Set. Ready?
They are going for this. It's Love. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Get ready.
Play fake. It's Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams will take over as he picks off his 10th pass on the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Pistol snap to Jackson. Lays out left side and gets it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes the pocket. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, they need 7.
19 shots. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits his running back. Jukes away from one. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Down.
Now Love on the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Ryan Wright on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. That'll be the 1st and more. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. Breaks through and breaks away. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams have the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up.
Let's go. 79,
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs...
They take this in for the score. The Rams butt racing them to the halftime locker room. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. First and 10. Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
drill, set, ready.
Here's Love to throw. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Stick it in the air, Love. This is complete, it's Matthew Golden. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
First and 10.
And again, Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, Love trying again. He's loaded another one up. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard
line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Starting this drive with a design run. He's off to the races! Into the red zone! He goes the distance! Touchdown, LA! The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown! And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Somebody came off the line early, and now you better add 5 yards to that field goal try. Another shot at this extra point here. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Catches it out left. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, set, go!
Blown back, it's the handoff. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Go! Ready,
Blitz coming here, Jackson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. A lot of mess on the move here. Terrence Ferguson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll take this at the 10. This makes it up to the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
ready, 6, ready.
Love now, off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way the core component of the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Love throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back to the well again. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. That one right down the middle. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the double.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Throw on 1st down. Love. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
It's everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the
Love now on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Down. Black 40. Set.
A second down throw here for Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, they'll do some window dressing here in the fourth. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. A little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Packers take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down now, ball at the 33.
Panther 11. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Jackson now on 3rd. Nakua here. He's got it. At the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams continue adding on to that lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready?
To the air with Love. got his man. It's Golden. And he struck cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
52 blue. Set.
Love with it on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Second down run by Corum. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Okay, ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Knocking it.
They'll give to Corum on the option. Still has some space inside the 35. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Rams are running them out of the building. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we watch out now. Set.
Out to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ready?
Love looking to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play jars loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week Now the streak ends. Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, there's a team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand